this is Janis here, and today I'm going to Plitviče lakes, which is one of the most beautiful places in Croatia. Now the problem is that it's not a peak season at the moment, it's kind of an off season. But because we were in Croatia, we decided to go anywhere. So if you're planning to go and if you're not sure if off season is a good time to go, then I'll take you with us and then you can make a decision whether it's worth it or not. Okay, it's 5:30 and we're ready to leave. So we just stopped to stretch out the legs. If you're coming from the Split, that's where we are coming from to go to Plitviče lakes. You're looking at about 3 hours drive if you're taking a toll road, and you're looking at about 4.5 hours drive if you're not taking a toll road. So the toll road was 10 euros. We just came to the exit. We're about like 3/4 through the road. And yeah, we've got like 70 kilometers left, I think 60, 70, something like that. So we're just gonna stretch out the legs now, take some pictures here, and then we're gonna carry on to the Plitviče lakes. Okay, we have arrived. It's freezing cold, it's about -4 here, but there's also some benefits. Obviously, first benefit that we noticed as we arrived, that the parking is free. So that's really great news if you come off season.
You're recording? Is it good?
So there are different routes that you can take, as you can see. Obviously there is A, B, C and K. Each of them take different amount of the time, and obviously further you go, obviously longer it takes. On roughly, we went for A route, that's how much time we roughly had. So that's supposed to be between 2 and 3 hours. Because my wife was taking like 1 million pictures, where it took us about 3 hours to get through that. But yeah, obviously you can take also longer tracks and spend like whole day or even a couple of days in here. But yeah, in overall, really great experience. What's your impression?
It's nice. It's cold.
So on the way back home, we stopped in this place, which has the most amazing pork that I've ever had in my life. So we're halfway through, so we got about 1 hour, 20 minutes left. So we're directly heading home now. So now when we have seen how the scenery looks like, how the waterfalls look like, and what kind of colors you can expect, I want to share 3 advantages that I believe are when you go off season, and 3 disadvantages of going to Plitviče Lakes National Park in the winter time. So here are my 3 advantages of going to Plitviče Lake in winter time or off season. So number 1 is the price. Obviously, first of all, you get a free parking. During the summertime, you got to pay something like 100 kunas, which is about 10 euros per day if you want to stay, if you want to leave your car. Number 2 is you also get a tickets a lot cheaper. During the summertime, the tickets are 250 kunas. we only paid 60 per person, which is almost like 5 times cheaper than going in a season. But of course, you're not going there to save money, you're going there to see how the lakes look like and how waterfalls look like. But anyway, that's kind of an advantage. The second advantage that I would say is the how many people actually visiting the national park. Now, when you read the reviews on Plitviče Lakes National Park, they're all really positive. And the only negative side that people mention constantly is that the place is overcrowded. Now, you don't have this problem during the off season because you can easily get on all the good spots and take all the nice pictures. Because in the summertime that's very crowded and almost impossible to do that. And number 3 that I really liked, and you won't be able to do it during the summertime, is it was really nice to see the icicles on the waterfalls, on the bigger ones, on the smaller ones, and it's totally different experience, and it was really cool to see that. And here are my 3 disadvantages of going to Plitviče National Park in the winter time. Number 1, it was freaking cold. I had the proper winter gloves, but even with those, at some point I couldn't almost feel them because it was really cold, particularly when you go down to the waterfalls where the water is dropping down and you got this mist. You know, the air is really humid and it's really cold. You know, the temperature was around like -4 or something, but it felt a lot more than it actually was. So that would be number 1. Number 2, the pictures. Now, you can take pictures, like I said, as one of the advantages, but there's also disadvantage because all the pictures you take, you're kind of wrapped up and you can't really enjoy them as much. So that would be my second disadvantage, that the pictures you take are not going to be looking as good as the ones you would take in the summertime. And number 3 is, of course, I missed the view, actually, like a general view where all the, you know, all the flowers and trees and grass is in a full bloom, and it gives the place this like a greenish and much more richer color, because at the moment, as you saw in my videos, everything is pretty much gray. I mean, when the star starts to shine into the water, of course, it's really pure and you can really see deep in the water. But even with that, I would love to see the place in the summertime. So that was pretty much my kind of a summary, what I think that are advantages and disadvantages of visiting in the winter time. And it's pretty much up to you to decide whether you want to go or not. But from my perspective, if you are here in the winter time, I would definitely go to Plitviče Lakes National Park.